All right, so I'm like almost. Well, I'm a week late with this, but when this comes out, it'll be um a week and a day late. But anyways, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius is shutting down Halloween of this year. Now I know what you're thinking. The game is already shut down. There are people who are working on making English translation of the game, and you would be right. The JP version of the game is shutting down this year, which I don't get. But then again, after the global shutdown, I was not keeping up with this, so I don't know how how good it was doing and stuff. But apparently, apparently it's not doing good because it's shutting down. So let's see it. Well, I don't know why I'm clicking the tweet. I can't read Japanese, but there should be. Oh, oh, look at this. Thank you, Grook. Thank you, man. All right. Important notice. Thank you very much for playing Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. We have decided to end the service as of 12 a.m. I'm assuming 12 a.m. on Friday, October 31st, 2025. We sincerely thank all of you who have played with us for such a long time. Until the end, we will be holding the grand finale campaign as a token of gratitude, and after the end, it will be limited. Oh, okay. After the end, while it will be limited to the Apple/Google versions, we plan to distribute a memorial edition. We would be delighted if you could enjoy it till the very last moment. Okay, so that's already good. They're already making a essentially memorial version of the game. I do wonder if does the global version have this, or is it just a JP version? I don't remember. I mean, that's good that they are doing this. I'm probably gonna check to see if the global version has this after I'm done making this. Since if the global version doesn't, but the JP one does, it's not weird, but it's kind of just like, you guys could do this too. Be pretty sick if you guys could. Yeah, I'm gonna give this translation a thumbs up. Thank you, Grook. All right. It's very painful that the game I've been playing every single day without a break for 10 years since the beta is coming to an end. But thank you so much for entertaining me all the time. I'll keep running with my future friends until the very end. I'm looking forward to the Memorial Edition too. Okay. It is crazy to think about how this game has been running for 10 years since I remember when I first found out about this, it was back on my crappy iPhone 4 when I figured this out. And I think I don't remember how I found it, but I know I was probably scrolling through the App Store and I just realized how to make a never mind. Let's just say I figured out a way to have an Apple account somewhere else, and I found it, and I was like, "This looks pretty good." And I think at the time I wasn't playing Brave Frontier for some reason, and I was like, "I'm gonna give this a shot because I like Final Fantasy. Cloud's my Cloud, Cloud's my favorite character. He's not my favorite character, but Cloud's my favorite character. He's cool. Tifa's hot. So so I was So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give this a shot, and maybe I can get Cloud, and maybe I can get Tifa, and yeah, I definitely did not play this game like all the time. I took breaks from this game a lot of the times because, first of all, this game was a pretty big one from what I remember, and back then, we didn't have the phones that we have now. To where you can get like a phone that has a terabyte of storage. So, with like having games like Brave Frontier, Phantom of the Kill, this along with my other stuff, Dogon also, I just realized it was one of those things where I had to take a break because I needed space for other stuff, and yeah, it definitely had its moments though. I did like the sprite work of the game. It looks really good. I can't lie about that. I've been playing continuously without ever missing a login since the server started. It's too lonely, but I'll keep playing until the very end. Hello, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius official. Really, you're amazing. I'll give you 10 gold stars for your hard work. Uh, from the first day of release until today, I've been playing it passionately and enjoyably every single day without missing a single one. How do y'all do this? How do y'all do this? It's Final Fantasy, the beloved series where I met my favorite Oshi. Thank you so much for the memorable app and commemorative goods as well. I hope and pray that it will revive as a consumer game. A consumer game. What? Um, you're dreaming of Chrono Trigger, Stones, Ice. Holy, dude, bro, that's a lot of stones. Holy. Okay, so all right, okay. Obviously, a lot of people are gonna miss this game because once again, it's been around for like 10 years or longer. So, it's definitely something that people are gonna miss. I still do wonder if the global version has something like this because I would like that. All right, 10 years for the global version, if anyone's wondering. Uh, is this the JP version, the last standing version of the game? The Western says global version is already shut down prior. They will hold a finale campaign as a token of gratitude for all of its fans supporting the game, and will release a memorial version, presumably offline gallery of the game on October 1st. Either way, rest in peace, Brave Exvius, where there's 10 plus year games of service. Ain't half bad for a Square Enix gacha. I mean, yeah, that's true. Most of the times, these games don't last that long. But for this one, being around 10 years, it's not bad. Maybe someone will make an offline version of this since it's been around for a really long time, and I imagine that there are people who have the ability to do it. But I guess we will have to wait and see. The last embers of OG Brave Frontier. I think that's very true. That's very true because a lot of people said this, and I definitely would agree. People said that Brave Exvius was essentially Brave Frontier 2.0, and it definitely was. It definitely was. Like whenever I would play the game, I would just think of like, imagine if Brave Frontier, like, if Brave Frontier got, I don't know how to explain it. Basically, it was like Brave Frontier, but like a newer version of it, but obviously with Final Fantasy characters. And I think it's definitely agreeable. Like in a perfect world, we get like a Brave Frontier game that's like Brave Exvius, and it just does numbers. Will that ever happen? I have no idea. I think Grand Summoners and Lost Claudia have people that were in Almstad's Gummy that worked on Brave Frontier and Brave Exvius. There is a Brave Frontier fan server project should hopefully someone will do the same for this one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't they taking a few liberties with changing the way some of the game is formatted as opposed to just a fan server? Just I know, I think that's indicated from the sequels at this stage. Forward. I didn't want to click that. We're going to get this stream that get this stream either by devs or fan. Very true. Very true. Oh wow. Wow. It literally is 10 years. And man, that's actually crazy to think about. I live in a Quebec. I mean, the Gacha games are RIP. Wait. Oh. Grim news for us Final Fantasy War of the Division players. Are we next on the chopping block? I love the Final Fantasy franchise, but at this point, it's not just fun if they don't release an offline client to just let me enjoy what we like. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm honestly surprised that War of the Divisions is still alive. I'm actually surprised because I think the global version of this shut down, but the JP version is still alive. So I'm actually shocked about that. Wow, it's crazy to think about. This game. This was the game I had moved to after Disney Pixel RPG made me realize how badly I wanted pixel gotchas that were light on storage and performance, and also not pixel because that game was nothing. Wait, did this game shut down already? Bro, don't tell me that did. I imagine if it did, someone would have made a post about it. But I'm gonna check because I'm not gonna lie. I completely forgot about that game. Since I think I even said when I made the video about it, I was like, "Oh, dude, this is like Brave Frontier, but with Disney characters." What's it called? Disney. I call it Disney Plus. What's it called? Like Disney Pixel. Let's see. No, it's still here. I guess. Okay, well, that's good. When is a week ago? Okay. You know what? I'll reinstall it. Sure, why not? Why not? Anyways, all right. By the way, I got sick like over the last couple of weeks, so I'm still recovering. So if you're sniffling, that's why. All right, but yeah. So unfortunately, Brave Exvius is shutting down next month, and it had a good run. It was here for 10 years, so hopefully someone's able to make an offline version of the game. I would definitely play it because once again, big Final Fantasy fan guy over here, and this game was something amazing, and it sucks that unfortunately it is now being retired into that big gotcha phone, that big phone in the sky. I think that's what I say whenever I do these. But yeah, Fly High, Brave Exvius JP version. You will be there with your global relative and along with all the other goated gotcha games that have went before you.